so much. Very good.
Daddy told me when I was small, gonna boogie woogie one and all. Boogie the Eastern Market, boogie the campus marshes, up and down Woodward Avenue. Gonna boogie woogie, me and you, the Detroit boogie. I'm doing the Motown boogie. I'm doing the Detroit boogie. How, 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 how. How, 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 how. Boogie the Detroit Lions, know that I ain't lying. Boogie the Detroit Tigers, gonna take you higher. Boogie the Detroit Red Wings, know I'm gonna play some evil things. The Detroit boogie, I'm doing the Motown boogie. I'm doing the Detroit boogie. The how, 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 how. 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 Up and down the queue line, everybody gonna feel fine. Over by the DMC now, where I'm gonna be. I'm doing the Detroit boogie. I'm doing the Motown boogie. I'm doing the Detroit boogie. The how, 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 how. The how, 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 how. The how, 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 how. How, 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 how.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Kerouac went on the road again. Had a little help from his groovy hipster friends. Neil Cassidy, Allen Ginsberg too. They were groovy, groovy hipsters making groovy hipster brew. Groovy, groovy hipsters making groovy hipster brew. Groovy, groovy hipsters, I'm a groovy hipster too. Groovy, groovy hipsters and a groovy hipster friends. Groovy, groovy hipsters on the road again. Jerry was his groovy hipster friends. Greatest show on TV, never wanted it to end. Groovy, groovy hipsters making groovy hipster brew. Groovy, groovy hipsters, I'm a groovy hipster too. Groovy, groovy hipsters and their groovy hipster friends. Groovy, groovy hipsters on the road again. Groovy, groovy hipsters. Groovy, groovy hipsters. Groovy, groovy hipsters. On the road again. When I get to feel like this, wanna hear some funky fish. Get stoned like granite, listen to some widespread panic. Don't forget Grateful Dead, make one bow my head. Turn my body around just like a big old circus clown. Diddy dance it, dance, diddy dance. 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 Wanna hear some Allman Brothers. Man, those cats are funky mothers. Man, I don't give a fuck. Listen to some Derek Tucks. Move my body to and fro. Listen to some Black Crows. White Stripes, Black Keys. Wanna hear more bands like these. Diddy dance it, dance, diddy dance. 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 Like this. Diddy dance it, dance, diddy dance. 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 When I get to feel the fool, wanna hear some government mule. Warren Haynes and Alan Wood and make me feel so goody goody. Man, I really feel fantastic when I hear some funky galactic. Really don't wanna go. Listen to some Mo. Diddy dance it, dance, diddy dance. 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 Hey,
How do you think it?
hello. Oh, it's too many people. New York, Tokyo, California, Ohio, on the ground and in the air. Too many people everywhere. There's too many people. China knows what's going on. There's too many people. More than one and you'll be gone. There's too many people. And it should be mandatory. Too many people. Too many people in the story. hate blacks, don't hate Jews. Just turn on that evening news. People are the problem you see. War and crime and poverty. There's too many people. People are like cockroaches. Too many people. How many billion? No one notices. Too many people. Chewing up the scenery. There's too many people. Too many people except for me. Mexico City, Kathmandu, New York. Mexico City, Kathmandu, New York, LA, Hong Kong too. If they all vanished in thin air, still too many people everywhere. There's too many people. That's the cause of unemployment. Too many people. No more wilderness, no more enjoyment. Too many people. Can't drink the water or breathe the air. There's too many people. Too many people everywhere. Too many people. Too many people. Too many people. Too many people. Too many people except for me. Run out of tunes here.
Whenever you feel like it, at the very end, when I'd like to do this like an interview, because I'll tell you why. If I just put a video of you playing music, people watch it. You've never seen you before, right? There's hope. You're just a music man.
Okay.
I want, because whenever you're ready, but I just want
I'm ready now.
What is your name?
My name is Kurt Cajon.
Kurt Cajon.
Yes.
Is that honest? Is that honest to goodness? Is that honest to goodness your last name, Cajon?
No, it isn't. I play the cajon.
Okay.
That's why I call myself Kurt Cajon, but my real name is Kurt Gersch.
Is that German?
It is. It's German. I'm half German, half Italian.
Oh man.
Cut right down the middle, half and half.
Well, there you talk with your hands, so there's the Italian half right there.
Right.
Well, do you put pasta? I'm sorry. Do you put sugar in your pasta sauce?
No, I use canned sauce
Okay.
from Kroger.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's a family affair.
Right.
I was gonna say they say that because Sicilians and Italians hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
Sicilians put sugar in their pasta sauce. Italians don't.
Oh,
It's like fighting words.
Well, my
so
mother.
You answered correctly.
You're right about that. My mother was Sicilian, and my grandparents came right from Sicily. And yes, they did put sugar in their spaghetti sauce. But I don't cook, so I don't do it.
Oh wait, so you're more Sicilian than Italian then?
Yeah. I mean, I just say Italian because Sicily's a part of Italy, so
easier to understand.
Right.
Okay,
exactly.
so how would you describe the music that you make?
Well, I started off with blues. I've been playing harmonica my whole life, and got started with Jay Giles' band. Trying to play that electric kind of overdriven harmonica kind of sound, and my cousins were into blues, so they turned me on to Muddy Waters and all the great blues harmonica players. Then I joined the Detroit Blues Society, which taught me more basics on how to play in different keys and a little bit more theory of music theory.
So they don't just stand around and look at their navels. They actually you learn there.
Yeah. I learned
endeavor.
I certainly learned some really good harmonica players who also turned me on to the SPA convention, which was the I call it the Society for the Prevention of Harmonica Players, but it's actually
Why?
but it's actually the Society for something the advancement of harmonica players. So it's called SPAH SPA. So I would go there. Every other year they'd have it in Detroit, and then the next year they'd have it in Chicago. I would always go to the Detroit one.
2 questions for you. One,
Sure.
I don't know what it's called. Is it called a harmonium? It's whatever the name of that. It's the giant harmonica that Stevie Wonder favored.
Oh, that's a chromatic.
Chromatic harmonica.
Yes.
Second question, more of a request. Just down the street from here, you know Bert's Barbecue?
Sure.
I have this on good authority. My friend's uncle, back in the late 50s, used to live and work down here in Black Bottom.
Okay.
And he said back in the late 50s, Stevie Wonder, it used to be a liquor store before it was Bert's Barbecue, would busk in front of there, was a bucket drummer, played harmonica, literally what you're doing, but you have a nicer drumming setup. And I asked the guy, I'm like, all right, did he play originals or covers? He hadn't written originals, it was covers at that point. And people threw nickels and dimes at him. That's
Cool.
how he was paid. You're getting paid greenbacks by inflation or whatever you call it. Inflation.
Right, yeah.
But but I encourage you, on your bucket list one day to just to keep up the tradition, because Stevie Wonder and now you.
Well, Sweet Willie T plays there every.
Yeah.
And he's a friend of mine. He's the president of the Blues Society.
You're kidding.
Yeah, and it was really strange because I've been playing down here for years, and I know Sweet Willie T through different, coming together and talking. And I decided to travel down to Key West because my dad lives down in Florida near the Tampa Bay area. Went down to Key West to do some busking, and who was there but Sweet Willie T?
He gets around.
He's there all spring long, and he doesn't come back here till the summertime. And he busts down
Wow.
there. He had a bucket, like a drummer's bucket, only flipped the other way for tips.
Yeah.
That thing was full, man. There must have been $1,000 in there.
God bless him.
So yeah, and then he hooked me up down there. I did a little bit busking down in Key West. It was
Yeah.
really cool. But I was with my wife, and she was a tourist, and she's like, "Come on, let's go watch the sunrise." But yeah. So anyways,
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Well, hey, you started out talking about your start, how you began. What better place to begin? Because I asked you to describe your music. Let's circle back to that real quick. Was it your choice, or was it put upon you to be a musician?
Well, definitely, I worked my whole entire life. I'm retired right now.
God bless.
I worked 20 years at Ori Bakery, and then
Wow.
they went under,
I'm
and I
sorry.
went to truck driving school, and then didn't like truck driving. I ended up driving a smart bus for a little while.
Huh.
Didn't like that, and went to driving a school bus for 3 years. I liked it, but the kids were getting really bad,
Man.
and I was driving in East Point. And then I went to charter bus, so I drove all over the country, and I loved that. I did that for like 3 years.
Yeah.
But as I was doing that, I started doing more busking at different cities
Yeah.
around the country, and I decided, I want to do this when I retire. So I turned 62, and I was able to collect Social Security. I had my 401k from Ori, so I decided to retire. And I did, and that's what I've been doing ever since. I've been
Yeah.
busking, and I play in bands too. I play in 2 or 3 different other bands. We play in bars and we play festivals, and mainly up north. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do anyway.
Hey, you hold your own. Well, hey, you talked about learning. Are you still learning? Because you learned before from the Blues Society. Are you to this day? Are you still learning new things every
Oh,
day?
sure, yes. I mean, mainly what I'm learning now is singing harmonies, because I sing with different vocalists, and I'm working a lot more on my singing in the right key, singing in harmonies, singing in unison. I also belong to the ukulele club in St. Clair Shores, so St. Clair Shores Ukulele Club, and we practice harmonies and singing like that. So yeah, I'm really working more on my singing now.
Well, here's a great question. Thank you for your time, by the way. So it sounds like you started your musical. You always were into music, but you really kicked off upon retirement. You are a rare individual, and for folks watching at home who always wanted to do what you're doing, and you started later in life. For those people in the same situation, what advice first steps would you give them?
Well, I've been playing music all my life, and I've always played, sometimes for money, sometimes not. My wife would always get on me, if you're not getting paid, you can't be out here playing for free. But I love to play, and that's the other thing. If you're gonna busk, don't count on making a living at it. It's got to be something that you love to do, that you would do no matter what. You would play it by yourself, no matter whether it was one person in the crowd or 0 people in the crowd or 100 people in the crowd. You just got to, it's got to be something that you got to love to do. And then, hopefully you make money, but, most people don't.
Well, I have a feeling maybe we should wrap up. So in closing, wisdom for the folks at home, a piece of wisdom. Do you have any wisdom to impart people watching?
Wisdom to depart. I don't know about it. The wisdom, just I got a song called "Hold On," and that's about my philosophy. You just got to hold on through whatever tough times you're going through. The old cliche: each day is a new one. You just got to live through it, and hope things get better, or hope that they stay the same if you're in a good situation. So you just you never know what's going to happen. So just kind of like hold on to all your soul, because no one knows what the future holds. That's what I got to say.
Well, hey, if I didn't get that song this time, I'll get it next time.
Right.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
How can people support you?
Well, you can come down to Eastern Market. I'm down here every Saturday. I'm usually in the same spot around 8 o'clock in the morning. Watch for me up north. The name of the band up north is called Just Folkin' With Ya. And we're
social media?
Social media, Just Folkin' With Ya. Just go online. You'll be able to find all sorts of stuff about them. They're playing all over the place. There's another band I play in called Coffee at Midnight. We don't play as much. We play mainly at Westland Farmers Market. And then me and my solo thing, my Kurt Cajon thing, is watch for me at Eastern Market mainly. But I also play St. Clair Shores Farmers Market twice a month. And maybe at some rest stops if you're going up north. You might see me there.
All right, thank you. Hey, sorry, I forgot to get the plugs in, I get the plugs.
I forgot to promote my hippie festival. I'm playing in all these things. That's okay.
This is still going. Oh, so you're playing at hippie festivals?
Yes. So at these hippie festivals, they're all over in Michigan. I think they're called Peace, Love, and Hippies festivals. There's about at least 3 or 4. I'm going to be playing twice. I'll be playing with Just Spoken With You, and I'll be playing by myself busking. So I think there's one every month, all summer long. And so come and see me up there. One's in Lapeer, I know for sure. One's in Houghton Lake. And I can't remember where the other one is. But Houghton Lake and Lapeer for sure.
Houghton Lake and Lapeer Hippie Festivals, Kurt Cajon.
Right. Watch me there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks.